Ever wonder if there's a way to attract a certain someone into your life, not through manipulation or force, but by cultivating the right mindset and energy? Inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism, this video unveils 15 key principles to help you become the best version of yourself and draw the right people toward you naturally. These insights aren't just about romance, they apply to anyone you'd like to connect with on a meaningful level. Let's dive in. Practice number 1, understand yourself first. To truly attract someone special into your life, start by looking inward and understanding yourself. This might sound simple, but it's a fundamental step that many overlook. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This isn't just about thinking positive, it's about knowing what you truly want, what matters to you, and what brings you peace. Take a moment to reflect on your values, your goals, and your dreams. Do you know what you're passionate about? Do you understand what you need in a partner or a friend? Explanation. The wisdom of Stoicism tells us that we can only control ourselves, not others. By diving deep into self-reflection, we begin to see who we are at our core. When we understand ourselves, we radiate authenticity and stability, qualities that are deeply attractive to others. Reflection. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What qualities am I looking for in others that I haven't cultivated within myself yet? When you gain clarity on these aspects, you set the groundwork for real, meaningful relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who know who they are and live with a sense of purpose. So remember, attracting others begins with knowing and respecting yourself. Practice number 2, cultivate self-respect. To attract the right people into your life, you must first show respect for yourself. Self-respect is foundational in building strong, lasting relationships, as it sets the standard for how others will treat you. Epictetus, another revered Stoic philosopher, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This quote reminds us that before we can expect others to value us, we must value ourselves. When you respect yourself, you exude a quiet confidence that others will notice and appreciate. Self-respect means setting boundaries, making healthy decisions, and avoiding anything that diminishes your self-worth. When you live by your own standards and principles, you naturally attract people who respect those boundaries and value you for who you are. Think about your own life. Are there moments when you compromise your values to please others? By cultivating self-respect, you signal to others that you are worthy of their respect as well. So, embrace self-respect, and you'll attract people who uplift, not diminish, your self-worth. Practice number 3, develop emotional stability. Emotional stability is incredibly attractive. It's a sign that you can handle life's challenges without being overwhelmed. It shows strength, reliability, and a calm inner peace that people are naturally drawn to. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, advised us, if you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place but to be a different person. Stoicism teaches us to seek peace within ourselves, rather than expecting others or external circumstances to provide it. Emotional stability isn't about suppressing feelings, it's about learning to respond rather than react. When you practice emotional resilience, you show that you can handle difficult situations with grace, which creates trust and admiration. Ask yourself, do I react impulsively when things go wrong, or do I take a step back to respond calmly? By working on emotional stability, you not only become a stronger person but also attract people who value and respect your composed demeanor. Practice number 4, be patient. In a world that constantly urges us to rush, patience is a rare and beautiful quality. When you're patient, you give yourself and others the space to grow and evolve naturally. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." His words remind us that true connections aren't forced. By embodying patience, you create a sense of calm that's incredibly attractive to others. Patience shows that you trust in the timing of things, allowing relationships to blossom at their own pace. This gentle, unrushed approach communicates confidence and self-assurance, signaling that you're comfortable with who you are and open to others at the right time. Are there areas in your life where you're rushing for results or pushing for something to happen? Remember, patience is a form of self-love and respect. It allows you to connect deeply and genuinely with others, attracting those who appreciate and reciprocate that same level of care. Practice number 5, show genuine interest in others. One of the most powerful ways to attract people is to show sincere interest in them. Being genuinely curious about others opens the door to connection and mutual respect. Dale Carnegie famously said, "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you." People are drawn to those who make them feel seen and valued. When you engage with others by actively listening and asking thoughtful questions, you make them feel special. This creates a bond built on mutual respect, trust, and appreciation, key elements for attracting the right people into your life. Think of a recent conversation. Did you listen intently, or were you more focused on your own thoughts? By genuinely focusing on others, you not only create meaningful relationships but also develop a magnetic charm that draws people to you. Practice number 6, cultivate your own joy. Happiness is magnetic. When you cultivate joy in your own life, people can't help but be drawn to your positive energy. Aristotle once said, "Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence." Rather than seeking happiness through others, focus on finding joy in the things that matter to you. A joyful life isn't about constant euphoria, it's about finding contentment in everyday moments. When you radiate happiness, it attracts people who share and value that same sense of peace and fulfillment. Consider what brings you joy, and make time for it. When you're genuinely happy and fulfilled, you become a source of light for others. People will naturally want to be around you, drawn to the peace and positivity you bring. Practice number 7, stay confident, not arrogant. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a person can possess. But there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. One draws people in, while the other repels them. Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely said, "Self-trust is the first secret of success." Confidence is a quiet belief in your abilities and worth. It's about self-assurance, not the need to prove yourself. Confidence means having trust in yourself without seeking validation. Arrogance, however, often comes from insecurity and pushes people away. When you exude calm confidence, people are naturally drawn to you, finding comfort in your stable presence. Do you find yourself seeking approval, or are you quietly confident in who you are? Remember, confidence doesn't need to be loud. By grounding yourself in true self-belief, you attract others who value and appreciate your authentic strength. Practice number 8, show kindness and compassion. Kindness is universally attractive. Showing compassion and empathy toward others builds connections that are genuine and lasting. Buddha once said, "One who acts on compassion is the most powerful person." Compassion reveals a deep sense of care for others, making people feel safe and valued in your presence. Being kind and compassionate isn't just about grand gestures, it's about small acts of empathy. When you're compassionate, you naturally attract people who value that same warmth and understanding. Think about your interactions with others. Are they filled with empathy and patience? By practicing kindness, you create a positive, welcoming energy that draws people to you and fosters deep, meaningful connections. Practice number 9, avoid being desperate or needy. Independence is attractive. Showing that you can stand on your own and don't rely on others for happiness speaks to your strength and stability. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Desperation often stems from insecurity. By cultivating your own confidence and self-worth, you attract people who appreciate and respect your independence. Neediness can be overwhelming, pushing others away. However, when you show independence, it signals that you're emotionally mature and self-sufficient, qualities that naturally attract like-minded, confident individuals. Consider if there are areas in your life where you seek validation from others. Building self-reliance is one of the best ways to attract people who respect and value your independence. Practice number 10, be authentic, not a chameleon. Authenticity is key to forming real connections. When you stay true to yourself, you naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you are. Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." Trying to change who you are to fit others' expectations often leads to shallow connections. Authenticity, however, draws people who value your true nature. Being authentic means embracing your strengths and flaws, showing up as yourself, and being open and honest. This attracts people who value transparency and realness over pretense. Are you comfortable showing your true self to others? When you lead with authenticity, you connect on a genuine level, drawing people who appreciate you for exactly who you are. Practice number 11, listen more than you speak. Listening is an art. When you truly listen, you make others feel valued and understood, a powerful way to connect and attract meaningful relationships. As the Greek philosopher Zeno of Citium once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we speak." Listening not only helps you understand others better but also shows that you respect and care about what they have to say. Listening goes beyond merely hearing words, it's about being fully present and engaged in the conversation. By giving others your attention, you invite them to open up, creating a deeper and more trusting connection. Reflect on your recent interactions. Do you listen with genuine interest, or are you just waiting for your turn to speak? Practice active listening, it's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to build meaningful connections with others. Practice number 11, listen more than you speak. Listening is an art. When you truly listen, you make others feel valued and understood, a powerful way to connect and attract meaningful relationships. As the Greek philosopher Zeno of Citium once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we speak." Listening not only helps you understand others better but also shows that you respect and care about what they have to say. Listening goes beyond merely hearing words, it's about being fully present and engaged in the conversation. By giving others your attention, you invite them to open up, creating a deeper and more trusting connection. Reflect on your recent interactions. Do you listen with genuine interest, or are you just waiting for your turn to speak? Practice active listening, it's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to build meaningful connections with others. Practice number 12, embrace humility. Humility is a strength that attracts respect. It's about recognizing your worth without feeling the need to boast or compare yourself to others. C.S. Lewis said, "Humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less." This perspective on humility encourages you to be confident in your abilities without needing constant validation. Humility isn't about downplaying your achievements, it's about not letting them define you. People are drawn to those who are secure in themselves and don't seek recognition or approval from others. Are there moments when you feel the urge to prove yourself? Instead, practice humility and allow your actions to speak for themselves. By embracing humility, you naturally attract people who value authenticity and quiet confidence. Practice number 13, be open to learning. A lifelong commitment to learning keeps your mind sharp and adaptable, making you more attractive as a person. Those who embrace learning are often seen as wise and open-minded. Socrates, one of history's greatest philosophers, famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This profound humility and willingness to learn helped Socrates understand that knowledge is infinite, and there's always room for growth. When you stay open to new ideas and experiences, you become someone who values growth and self-improvement. This openness is incredibly attractive because it shows that you're willing to evolve and adapt rather than remain stuck in one way of thinking. Ask yourself, are you open to learning, or do you resist new ideas? Embracing a learner's mindset not only makes you wiser but also draws people who appreciate growth and intellectual curiosity. Practice number 14, control your reactions. Learning to control your reactions, especially in difficult situations, is a mark of true strength and wisdom. It shows others that you're calm and grounded, even under pressure. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This Stoic principle teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control our responses to them. When you learn to respond rather than react, you project stability and self-control. This calm demeanor attracts people because it shows that you can handle life's challenges with poise, a quality that instills trust and admiration. Consider how you react to challenges or unexpected events. Do you maintain your composure, or do you let emotions take over? By practicing self-control, you become someone others respect and admire for your inner strength. Practice number 15, live in the present moment. Living in the present moment allows you to fully experience life and connect with others on a deeper level. It's a reminder that happiness and connection exist in the here and now. The Buddha taught, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Being present means letting go of regrets or worries and focusing on the current moment, where true joy and connection lie. When you're fully engaged in the present, you're more attentive, compassionate, and joyful. This grounded energy attracts people who value authenticity and presence, making your connections more meaningful. Reflect on how often you're truly present in your interactions. Are you often distracted, or do you focus on the moment at hand? Practicing presence not only enriches your life but also attracts people who appreciate and reciprocate that same attentiveness. By adopting these 15 Stoic-inspired practices, you can enhance your ability to attract meaningful relationships into your life. Remember, attraction isn't just about trying to get someone to notice you, it's about becoming the kind of person others are naturally drawn to. Through self-awareness, integrity, and compassion, you create a magnetic energy that welcomes the right people into your life. So, take these Stoic principles to heart and watch how they transform your connections,